Hey y'all, so today we're going to be going over marketing packets. This is part of your Fearless Friday training, and I thought that this was something that was very important and crucial to have in your ensemble of things that you use for layering. So a marketing packet looks like this. I put mine in cellophane bags because they are very cost effective. Most of the Mary Kay world buys their cellophane off of my girlfriend's house, and you can get a lot of them for really cheap. I know I like using these mama ones for like hostess packs or marketing packets, and then they have little ones, like medium-sized ones that you could use for invites for your hostesses and your guests. You could use them for marketing, or not marketing, networking, when you warm chat. And then they have other little ones. Let me grab one. They have other little ones like this. So cute. They have different patterns that you could buy, but they have little ones that you could use for like gifts with purchase, stuff like that, and just kind of gives you a little bit more of like a cutesy, put together, like sharper look, like you took the time. So I use these. They're really cheap, and then I fill it with a good amount of stuff. So I'm going to show you what I put in there. A lot of times when you're marketing, you kind of want to think in the terms of who the person that you are marketing is. So you want to think about their personality type. So for some of you, a marketing packet might seem like, you know, a waste of time, or like it's something that wouldn't speak to you, but you are speaking and you're selling a dream to someone. You really are, and you have to think in the way that that person thinks. Like personally, I liked having information when I was recruited, and if it weren't for Daisha showing me, for example, like the steps to success brochure with all the different career path, you know, options, and how there was retirement, I would have just always thought that Mary Kay was something, you know, like peddling lipstick out of the trunk of your car, like for old people. I would have never thought that it was a real career path. So that could really sell a dream. I mean, it sold a dream to me. It made me think that I could do that too. So it is definitely something that I would really heavily suggest thinking about when you are planning how to do your marketing. It's something that I would really suggest to focus on and think, how can I market to all types of personality types? Especially when you're marketing at a party, you want to hit all personality types. So I really like marketing packets because it gives people something tangible that they could look at and that they could take home should they want to go home and think about it and take the pink pillow test and sleep on it. So the elements that I put into a marketing packet are my business cards. I put my business cards in everything, so I always put a business card in there. That's a no-brainer. And then I put this little postcard that I got at Pink Printing like 2,000 years ago. I'm not sure if Monica still makes them exactly like this. She probably made them look a lot cuter and like changed it around, but what I liked about this is that it gives you the basic reasons why women join Mary Kay, but it has it in Spanish on the back. That was like the big selling point for me. I liked having something in Spanish just in case, you know, let's say English wasn't her strong suit and she goes home, she has some stuff that she could like recap and think about it in Spanish. So I really liked that. I'm Cuban, so I have a good amount of clientele that speaks Spanish. Because of the fact that I speak Spanish, I could service them pretty well. So that's important for me to have an element like that in there. And then I have this, which is just a little print thing. You could print 4 on a page and cut them, but this is just a little print evite type thing that tells them where they could go on Daisha's website to see her marketing. So you could see her iStory in a video, which Daisha has, and it's really easy to get to. I just printed it up. Super cute. I'm pretty sure she has these somewhere that I just printed, but super cute. It lets them check out a different iStory other than yourselves, because sometimes that is important. People want to see a different iStory. They want to see somebody else that they connect with more, and I don't know who that might be for them. So I put that in there. And then I have this as well, which also has different iStories. Again, a marketing hotline. It has a bunch of different iStories. I'm not sure where I got these 2,000 years ago, but I have like a lot of them, so I use them. But it has, again, different iStories. It's okay if you can't get your hands on something like this. You can, like the other Daisha website thing, print a little flyer that says, hey, check out this link to watch this video about Gloria Mayfield Banks' iStory, because they could, you know, maybe relate to her more, or about Tanya King Lee's iStory, or Romy PR's iStory. I mean, there's different iStories that people could relate to. So I think it's important to have different elements in your marketing packet, and that's definitely something that I would put in there. And then I have this, which is, again, reasons why people start Mary Kay and start their own business. It has little pictures of the cars, which I really like, recognition. It has pictures of the rings and the purses and stuff like that, and it just talks about a lot of it. And then on the bottom you do have like a mini I love your opinion form type quiz questionnaire type thing, which I also really like because it is a little bit more interactive. So it has all of this here and it's super cute. Daisha also has these on her website under training. I want to say it's either under marketing or team building, something like that. So she should have these in there and you could just print them. I have a printer. If you have a printer at home, you can print them at home. I use cardstock and I just print it forwards to back. So it has this on the front, and on the back it has the starter kit. So everything that comes inside of your starter kit, what the value is, super cute, super pretty. Again, you want to keep things nice to look at, pleasing. You don't want to like people to look at it and be like bogged down with like a million words and like overwhelm them. So I like that because I think it's very user friendly and it's to the point, and it shows them everything that there is in their starter kit and the reasons why they could join. So I put all of these other papers and I stick that in the cellophane bag. This is the big one. I want to say this is like the 13 by 9 or one of those big ones. I don't know, 11 by 12, something like that. One of the big sizes. Stick it in there. And then you can also write a handwritten note. I like including this element. I do like handwriting things. If I have a letter that I did, I'll sign it. Even if everything else is typed, I'll try to sign it by hand because I feel like something handwritten just holds more value and it's a little bit more special, and that could be important to a different person or a different personality. They could see that as something that's very important to them and they hold that valuable. So I put a little note, and it's the same note that's always been in there. It says, once you've looked through your info pack and fill out your agreement, give me a call and we'll submit it. Believing in you, love, Priscilla P. So I handwrite that on a sticky note, nothing extravagant. I stick it in there, boom. And then we have the beauty agreement. Now my only tip for the beauty agreement would be to get like a pink Sharpie or something. I have so many pink Sharpies on my desk, like a pink Sharpie or a pink marker or a highlighter. I mean, whatever you want, and you make it look super cute. Like, this better look less intimidating than it does. I mean, this could be pretty intimidating for somebody new. Like, it has so many words. Like, I'm the type of person that I don't really care and I don't read things. Like, I'll just sign my life away. Like, that's just who I am. I think that's more of like a millennial thing. Like, we really don't read any type of anything. Like, we just sign. But for some people, they might see this and be like, wow, this is for real, this is commitment. Or people have like commitment issues, stuff like that. They might be like freaking out. So it helps to put little smileys and like yays. I lately have been putting you got this girl, whatever, and you make it look cute, less intimidating. You fill out as much of it as you could possibly fill out. So you put your name, put your sales director's name, you put your signature, you put everything there, your consultant number, everything. Fill this out for her. We all know what type of starter kit you're gonna order for your recruit. It's usually always gonna be liquid variety. Okay, you're not gonna give her like ivory. We live in South Florida. All right, there's different skin types, so you want her to have a variety. Like, you know what you're gonna order for her on her starter kit, so you check it off and you put the shipping and handling in your area, whatever. It's like $9.95 for shipping and handling. You put the sales tax in your area, you total it out. That takes care of all of this half. This half has now been filled out by you, so all she has to worry about is her personal information, and there's like all this pink on there and yays and positives, so she can't get overwhelmed. So I do that, fold it in half, stick it in here as well. A lot of times I have them fill out the paper, and then we'll like meet for coffee, and I'll buy them coffee. And I'll bring my iPad or my laptop or something, and I'll just have them submit it online in front of me. That, again, submitting it online really takes a lot of the, like, you know, like a lot of that weight off of their shoulders, because it's not as intimidating. It's like screen by screen. It's not too many screens. It's really easy, and it's cute, and it's just less intimidating. So a lot of times I might have them fill this out, and then I'll fill it out with her online, or I'll just jump straight to the online. But the moral of the story is you want her to have all the tools that she could possibly ever want in one place. So you seal it, boom, and then you're like, hey, Susie, so I know you scored an 8, or maybe I mean, let's be real, an 8 and above you'll probably sign on the spot, but let's say you don't, or let's say she was a 6 or a 7. You're like, I know you scored a 7 on your I love your opinion form, and you know, you go over all the objections with her, you overcome it, but she's still not ready to sign on the spot. You could say, look, I'm gonna let you go home and do the pink pillow test. So you go to sleep, in the morning. Sorry. Do these make you like slightly gassy? Because they make me slightly like, woo. Anyway, so you're like, look, I'm gonna have you take the pink pillow test, and in the AM, if I'm gonna call you, and if you have literally dreamt pink dreams, then we'll go ahead and put your, you know, starter kit in, we'll sign your agreement, get all of that squared away. But I'm gonna send you home with this just in case you have any questions, or you just want to think about it and you want to like read up on it a little bit. I have this for you with like everything in it, like that you could possibly ever need. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a text. But now you have this so you could think about it overnight. Okay, Susie, I look forward, whatever, and you close up your thing, boom, and now you added an extra layering tool, which is great. So yeah, so that's basically a marketing packet. They're super easy to make. I mean, this takes 2 seconds. Like if I were you, especially in the month of October with all these recruiting promotions that they have with the 8 to DIQ, it is such a good time. I think there's no time as this to get into DIQ and get your butt into directorship and like smash it out of the water. Like there's literally, you have no excuse. The company has handed it to you on a silver platter. Like you get your 8 and you're done. They just have to be active. There's like literally no requirement whatsoever. And I want to see like all of you submit by November 1st, latest December 1st for DIQ. So if that's something that you want to do, I would have a bunch of these made. Like however many that you need, have them made, like 10, and keep them on you like at all times, or have like 20 of them. Like have these made and be ready. You know, somebody that recruits well is somebody that is duplicatable and put together. When somebody sees that you are duplicatable, put together, you have all of these tools, there's no way that they'll ever say no, because they're gonna be like, wow, she makes this look like cake. Like she literally does nothing. She has her dog sleeping. My dog is sleeping over here. He's such an angel. Look at that. Look, he's so cute. So like people be like, wow, like she does nothing. She chills out with her dog. Like she gets Starbucks. She makes stupid packets and she's killing it. So you want to do something that's very duplicatable, and I think these are great. So have a lot of these. That way you could be on fire and market up a storm and just recruit. I'm going to be doing a bunch of other videos to kind of give you guys the tools to knock this October out of the park. But I know you guys are going to do a spectacular, fantastic job, and I am praying circles around all of you, and I love you. Thank you so much for everything, and just have a great day. I'll be back next Friday. Bye.